A shocking development in Florida has sparked intense debate and raised critical questions about the state's justice system. Governor DeSantis has overseen an unprecedented number of executions in 2025, with a particular focus on veterans. This surge in capital punishment has left many advocates and experts concerned and calling for a re-evaluation of the process. DeSantis has already executed 10 individuals this year, surpassing the previous state record. What's even more alarming is that 5 of those executed were veterans, sentenced to death since 2019. This disproportionate representation of veterans on death row has sparked a passionate plea for mercy and a deeper understanding of the impact of military service. One such veteran, William Kissinger, a Vietnam veteran who survived combat and spent 47 years behind bars, is now fighting for the life of another veteran, Cale Barrington Bates. Kissinger, an active member of Floridians Against the Death Penalty, believes in the brotherhood of veterans and the responsibility to support and protect one another. When a brother is wounded, you carry him towards safety, Kissinger said, reflecting on his military training and the bond between veterans. Bates, convicted of a stabbing death in 1982, is scheduled for execution on August 19th, marking the 4th veteran to be executed this year. In a gathering at Tallahassee's Challenger Learning Center, opponents of the death penalty came together to hear from veterans about the mental impacts of combat. They pleaded with Governor DeSantis, who has surpassed the previous state record of 8 executions in 2014. Bates' appeal to the Florida Supreme Court was denied, leaving little hope for a reprieve. Sheila Meehan, a member of Tallahassee Citizens Against the Death Penalty, highlighted the rapid increase in executions over the past 6 months, suggesting a political agenda. Executions are not necessary, Meehan said. It feels like there's a goal to speed up these executions. DeSantis spokespeople, however, defended the governor's actions, stating that those who commit heinous murders should face the consequences. Avoiding execution is simple. Don't murder, said Communications Director Alex Lanfranconi. But here's where it gets controversial. Some advocates argue that the surge in executions is a response to President Trump's push to promote capital punishment at the state and federal levels. Since 2019, DeSantis has sentenced 5 veterans to death, and there are nearly 30 other veterans on death row in Florida. This trend has left many questioning the justice system's treatment of veterans. Art Cody, director of the Center for Veteran Criminal Advocacy, emphasized the growing proportion of veterans on death row, stating, "In war, there are no unwounded soldiers." Veterans comprise 10% of the death row population, twice their representation in society, and this number is rising. Tom Dunn, Bates' attorney for 35 years, highlighted the lack of alternatives for the jury, leading to Bates' death sentence. Cale Bates was sentenced to death, not because he deserved it, but because the jury had no other choice, Dunn said. He added that Governor DeSantis has set a grim record, executing more people in a single year than any other governor in Florida's history. Dunn, who has kept in touch with Bates and his family, reported that Bates is doing well despite the impending execution. This raises the question, should our nation's warriors face such a fate? Art Cody believes it's time for deep reflection and a better approach from the criminal justice system. This story is a call to action, inviting readers to consider the complex issues surrounding the death penalty and the unique circumstances of veterans. It's a conversation starter, leaving room for thoughtful debate and the exploration of alternative solutions.